These Spider-Man 4 rumors might actually be cap, y'all. What's up guys, welcome to Superwise. I'm John and I just got done seeing Venom: The Last Dance. Now when it comes to this franchise, it's no secret that these films are my guilty pleasures. They're dumb, they're fun, and I love them. This applies with the final movie, let's get that out of the way. It's insanely dumb and terribly written, just like the previous two films. There's some really bad dialogue in here and exposition that goes on for days. The literal opening of the movie has Noel explain the plot and force any and all details down your throat. There's zero subtlety and nonsensical attempts to further the plot. Let's take my favorite moment of the movie for example. The Codex is established as whenever Eddie morphs into Venom, a signal is triggered for the xenophage. They cannot be spotted or else they'll be put in imminent danger. So when Venom nonchalantly starts breaking it down with Mrs. Chen as Dancing Queen plays, I was laughing hysterically. Not only is it a bit straight out of Family Guy, but Venom just risked their lives just because he had the urge to dance. That's what we're dealing with here. It's so dumb, and yet it's a part of the inherent nonsensical charm that makes audiences have a blast with this franchise. At the end of the day, did I like this movie? Yes, it's the best of the trilogy, and I think it's a great, fun conclusion. There's a surprising amount of heart in this final entry. It's a shame because there are really interesting ideas thrown out there, like Eddie being a father, or him killing someone with his own hands. Unfortunately, Kelly Marcel never cares to really explore those things, but when they do touch on stuff like that, I found myself invested. Eddie having a sweet dynamic with the kid who's scared of aliens, for example, who's not Peter Parker by the way, I don't know where that came from, but all those rumors were false. I care about Eddie and Venom as friends, and the movie really hammers it home that this is the last time they'll be together. It really is the last dance. The action throughout is very solid. The dog set piece in Mexico was really fun, but let me tell you, the third act is legitimately very cool and creative. We get tons of different symbiotes with their unique abilities fighting off the xenophages, and I was totally eating it up. I love seeing them united and seeing them embrace the comic lore. The big third act set piece ends with Venom sacrificing himself for Eddie. He really cared about Eddie as a friend, and you feel that with his definitive death here. Eddie goes back to his normal life and can maybe start a family, but he has to live through it without his best friend. It's oddly emotionally effective. Acid and a fire explosion should do it, but Venom got caught on fire and lived by the end of Venom 1, so with Sony you never know. But the elephant in the room is Noel, and this whole Spider-Man 4 rumor mill seems like absolute nonsense. His tease feels more towards the dying SSU than anything else. It's made clear in the movie that he's not after the multiverse or anything, but he wants to destroy the SSU world. Kelly Marcel admitted that this Noel tease was planted for potential Noel solo films, and that makes more sense than anything MCU. The initial rumor stated that Tom Holland's Spidey and Tom Hardy's Venom would team up against Noel, but Venom is pretty dead. Again, I wouldn't be surprised with forceful Sony meddling, but this all seems to have been blown out of proportion. This just isn't a sensical or natural direction for Spider-Man 4. Now it could be set on Battleworld, but that's a different story. I want my grounded and street level tale, and we may get some semblance of that, which is a nice feeling. Sony immediately retconned the No Way Home post-credits scene in one of the first scenes of the movie, so I just get the vibe that they're using the MCU selectively to benefit themselves, to get people to pay for SSU tickets, and when that's done, they're done. We might be safe, y'all, it seems that way, but tell me in the comments down below, what did you think about Venom: The Last Dance? Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That'll be all for me. Remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay super wise.